by Dr. Gran Patrick. Does your child need music lessons? How to choose the right musical instrument for your kid? Chapter 3. The history of various musical instruments. Music is a language that crosses cultural and temporal boundaries, and making music has been a practice for centuries. The diversity of musical instruments we know today has developed over thousands of years. In this article, we will explore the history of some of the most well-known musical instruments. 1. Ancient wind instruments. Wind instruments, such as flutes and trumpets, have a long history. The oldest flutes, made from bone and wood, were discovered in Poland and date back about 40,000 years. They were used for ritual ceremonies. Trumpets also have ancient roots, with their predecessors being used in Sumerian culture around 3000 BC. 2. String instruments. Violin. The history of the violin dates back to the 16th century. It evolved from earlier string instruments, such as the viola and the rebec. The violin, as we know it, was fully developed in Italy. Masters like Stradivari and Guarneri elevated it to a new level of sound quality and performance. Guitar. The guitar has its origins in ancient Greece and Rome, where similar instruments like the lyre and cithara existed. The modern guitar began to take shape in Spain during the 15th century. Over time, its forms and manufacturing technologies changed, leading to the creation of both acoustic and electric versions. 3. Percussion instruments. Percussion instruments are among the oldest musical tools. Tribes used various natural materials, such as wood and stones, to create rhythmic sounds. Drums appeared in different cultures around the world, from the African djembe to the Chinese darshan. With the advancement of civilizations and cultures, percussion instruments developed, creating complex systems of play and rhythmic patterns. 4. Keyboard instruments. Piano. The piano was invented in the early 18th century in Italy by Bartolomeo Cristofori. He designed a mechanism that allowed for dynamic sound variation depending on the force applied to the keys. This was a revolution in the musical world, providing a broader range of musical expression. Since then, keyboard instruments have evolved, and the piano has become an important instrument in classical and popular music. Organ. The organ is one of the oldest keyboard instruments, with a history that dates back to antiquity. The earliest organs were water-driven and were used in various rituals. Over time, electric and electronic organs became popular due to their versatility and variety of sounds. 5. New musical technologies. With the advent of electronics in the 20th century, musical instruments received a new life. Electric guitars were created to achieve higher volume levels in new musical genres such as rock and jazz. Synthesizers and computers became essential tools in music creation, allowing musicians to create entirely new sounds that were previously unavailable. The history of musical instruments is a vibrant tale of human ingenuity and cultural diversity. Each instrument carries not only sounds, but also traditions, values, and emotions that are freely passed down from generation to generation. Instruments continue to evolve and adapt to changes in musical genres, time, and technologies. Music remains an important part of our lives, always adding color and sound to ordinary days.